All right, let's talk about something big. We're going to look at a completely new playbook for how we can build our brands, one that gives us a level of precision that, frankly, was never possible before. And it's all thanks to AI.
So let's just get right to it. The big question, right? The one that's been bugging every creative team out there. For a long time, playing with AI image generation felt more like a fun little toy than a serious tool. But can it finally go beyond just making pretty pictures and actually truly execute on a specific, detailed brand vision? And this slide right here, it just nails the shift we're talking about. The old way, which a lot of us are still stuck in, is kind of like playing the lottery. You give the AI a prompt, you cross your fingers, and you hope for the best. You might get a generic blue, some random font, a vibe that feels close but not quite us. The new way, though, it's all about precise execution. It's about giving the AI our exact rulebook and knowing it's going to follow it perfectly. So how is this even possible? Let's get into the first key piece of the puzzle. We're now at a place where we have a completely new level of control over what the AI creates, a degree of specificity that, honestly, was just a pipe dream even a few months ago.
You know, for years, AI image models have had two huge Achilles heels: getting hands to look right and generating accurate text. They just couldn't do it. So to really push these new capabilities to their limit, let's look at a prompt that was designed to attack both of those weaknesses at the exact same time with extreme precision.
The prompt didn't just ask for some text. It was incredibly specific. It said, put the exact phrase, 1,000 words, in her right hand.
And then, just to make it even harder, it added another layer. It specified a different, single word, few, and told the AI to put it in her other hand. Now that is a complex, multi-part instruction.
So here's the crucial point. The superpower isn't just generating a beautiful image. The real product, the thing that changes everything, is instruction following. It's the AI's proven ability to understand and execute our exact creative direction. Look, anyone can make a cool-looking picture now. The game changer is being able to make the right picture.
Which, of course, leads to the next big question. Okay, that's one perfect image. Great. But what about an entire campaign? How do you take that same amazing control and scale it up to build a consistent, cohesive brand world? To put this to the test, a fictional brand was dreamed up from scratch. They called it Techno, gave it a really specific vibe, think 90s Southern California street style, and then told the AI, okay, now give me 6 totally different brand assets that all feel like they belong together. First up, a direct mailer. Just take a second to look at the style here, the character, the super vibrant colors, that whole 90s vibe. This image is our baseline, our starting point for the whole brand. Next, a record sleeve. And boom, right away you see it. It has that same visual DNA, right? That specific aesthetic is being carried through perfectly.
Now look at this, a wine label. A totally different product, but the mood, the color palette, the style, it's all still locked in. It feels like techno.
And finally, a promotional flyer. You put these all together and it doesn't look like a bunch of random AI images. It looks like a real, thought-out, cohesive brand campaign.
And this just drives the point home, doesn't it? 6 different assets, a bunch of different contexts, but one single unified brand identity, all generated from one core prompt. This is character and object continuity in action, and it represents a massive leap forward for creating consistent brand assets at scale.
Okay, this is incredible for building new things from scratch. But what about all of us who have existing brands with really specific rules? How can we apply this level of control systematically? Well, this is where we move from just prompting to essentially programming our brand's rules directly into the AI. Meet Design MD, and all it is, really, is a plain text file. But think of it like your brand Bible, just translated into a universal language that any compatible AI can read, understand, and most importantly, obey. Every single time. It becomes the single source of truth for the brand's entire visual identity. So, why should our team care? The impact this has on our workflow is enormous. It completely ends all the brand guesswork. No more close enough hex codes or the AI just picking some random sans serif font it likes. The AI reads the rules from this file and generates user interfaces and designs that are automatically on brand from the very first draft. So, let's bring this all together. What does this new workflow actually look like when you move from a world of creative guessing to one of precise, brand-led execution? This is the key takeaway. It's time to stop thinking of AI as a brainstorming partner or a quirky intern that sometimes gets things right. With these new capabilities, the AI is now a production artist, a tool that understands the rules, maintains consistency, and executes complex instructions flawlessly.
And this brings us to the final and maybe most important question. It's something I think every single one of us in the creative industry needs to be thinking about right now. If you can achieve this level of quality, this level of consistency and control from a single prompt, would you still hire a studio? It's a brand new frontier, and it's up to us to start defining where that new line gets drawn.